What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I kind of join a lot of group on social media, not join per se, but then I just join to see what the group is all about, and if it doesn't interest me, I just walk out of the group. So in this one group, a lady is asking for help. She's asking for an advice. So she says, I'm 28 years old. My parents died when I was 14 years old. I dropped out of school because no one could afford to pay my fees. I met a guy when I was 17 years old and he sent me back to school. He sold fruits on the streets so that he could pay my school fees. He later got a job as a truck driver and sent me to university. I'm now working as a lawyer. My problem is I feel I can't continue with this relationship because this guy is not the type of a man I would like to marry. How best can I tell him that he is not my how best can I tell him that he is not my type without hurting his feelings? I'm grateful he sent me to school, but I can't be in a relationship with him anymore. I want somebody in my own class and not a truck driver. Please, group members, advise me on what to do. First thing, no matter how nice or how sweet you say it, you are still going to hurt his feelings. And I mean, if you don't want him anymore, if he's not your kind of man, just dump him. Yeah, I'm not going to say because he sent you to school because of this, so you should be with him. He isn't your kind of man, so don't put yourself in that kind of situation where you are going to be with him for the rest of your life, but he isn't what you want. He isn't the kind of man that you want. So if you want to dump him, that's the thing. But then another thing is, if you tell him that he's not your kind of man and all that, you just have to be careful, because somebody taking you through, I mean, you are 28 years old now. You met him when you were 17 years old, so all through those years, taking care of you, sending you to school, and then making you get to where you are, and then you're like, he isn't your kind of man. You just have to be careful, because these kinds of things really get into people's head. It kind of mentally, have an effect on them. So just take care of yourself. When you tell him that you want to break up with him, you are not his kind of, he's not your kind of man. Yeah. And also, if a friend of mine comes to me for an advice to take care of, saying that he's going to take care of a girl because she's all alone, because her parents have died and all that, the world is a different place now. It's a different place now. And then people get into situations because of what they will get out of it. So if you are doing something out of, oh, I just want to help her, or yes, I just want to offer my help to her, I just want to take care of her without expecting anything like till death do us part, then fine, I'd say go ahead and then offer that kind of help, because a lot of people need help in the world right now, need help in the country right now. So if you can't do that, do that. But then if you do that and then you're like, you're going to get married to her, nah, because you are helping her upgrade herself with education, with a whole lot of things. And then along the way, she's going to meet people who have the same status as her. See, not a lot of people, after everything that somebody does for the person, they just come back and then show their appreciation, or are grateful, and then they are going to stand by you for what you've done for them. So she's going to meet a lot of people. And then you are a truck driver, she is a lawyer now. So if it was the other way around, if let's say you were like a lawyer or an accountant, or in that kind of high position, I don't think that even she being a lawyer, she's going to say that because you're not her kind of man, so she's like, she doesn't want to be with you, she's not going to be with you. But you are a truck driver, I'm like, it's like you I don't even know what to say, because you sending her to school and all that, you could have done the same for yourself. You could have done the same for yourself than for her to have that kind of status, to be in that kind of position, and then you are still down there. As I said, it's not a lot of people who are going to be grateful for what you do or for what you are doing for them. So yeah, I mean, but anyway, if you want to dump him, I mean, go ahead. You are going to hurt his feelings either way, so just go straight ahead. And then the best thing you can do is to just, communication barrier. When he calls, don't pick up, don't try to call him and all that. Just cut the communication that you have with him. And then, yeah, as time goes on, he's going to realize that there's something wrong, and then he's going to ask you. So when he asks you, you just pop it up. If he doesn't ask you, I mean, be the one to pop it up, saying that, oh, baby, I will do this and this and that. So he's not your kind of man. And then you both move on with your lives. Just that it's going to hurt real bad. I know somebody where I work, there's this man who comes there. He's in his 40-ish. So yeah, one time, anytime he comes, we kind of have a conversation. So he was like, he took care of this lady through senior high school, university and all that. So he one day went to the girl's mother. It was just her mother and then her siblings. So she's lost her father. So he went to the mother and told the mother that he wants to get married to the lady, her daughter. And then the mother was like, her daughter isn't ready. She said, family. Yeah. And then what did he do? He just moved on now. He's married. He has 2 beautiful kids and all that. And the lady too is moving on. So it's just life. But this is something that I wouldn't advise a friend of mine, a male friend of mine, to do something like that. As I said, if you're just doing it because you want to, without expecting that you are going to have a long-term relationship like that, or that do as part relationship with that person, then fine. But then if it is that, it is just 1 out of 1,000, just very few people after you've taken care of them and all that, and then they get to somewhere and then they say you are the status, you are below the person, they just come back and then they're like, I want to be with you. It's just a few people in the world who does that. So yeah. Anyway guys, yeah, this is it. Sorry, let me know what you think about this video, and yeah, also give her an advice. I mean, yeah, she's asking for an advice, so just give it to her. Yeah. Hey, subscribe to my channel, like, share, and leave a comment. Very important. This is going to help my channel grow. This is going to help people know about my channel as well. So yes, don't forget to subscribe.